This section is about learning how to use GetResponse to craft good emails. For the best learning experience, I invite you to log in to your GetResponse account now and do this together with me. Let's go. Click on Messages on the top of the menu and click on New Email Creator. The first area is Message Name. This is just for your own reference. Nobody will see this except you. The next area is Subject. This is the subject line for your email. This is the most important part of your email. Because if your subject line is not interesting, people are not going to read your email. The next section is selecting the sender of the email. Now all this seems very similar to sending emails with your Yahoo or Gmail. The bottom section are for more advanced tools. You do not need to use them, but it is good to know what they are so you can use them later. Track click-through. Always leave this on. This is to record and show you how many people read the emails you send. Next is Google Analytics. Back when I started, I was crazy about analyzing statistics. Today, I always leave this off. I recommend you to leave Google Analytics off. Publish and share. This is the power of GetResponse. If you link your GetResponse with your Twitter and Facebook, after you send an email newsletter, GetResponse will automatically share that email on your Twitter and Facebook account. Pretty cool, right? A/B test is for more advanced users. Just leave A/B test off. Click on the Next Step button below. This is where you select your email template. GetResponse does an amazing job at providing you professional email templates. You may browse around and choose the template you like the most. For this training, I will not be using any templates. I will start from scratch and pick the blank template. On the right is a sidebar where you drag and drop components of the email. Let me drag and drop this text block. There we go. Next, click on Need to Edit. I will type a headline. Now I want you to pause this video and try doing this. Get yourself familiar with typing and editing email with GetResponse. Now let's go over the basics on the email. An email has three parts. The headline. The headline is the most important part of the email after your subject line. Make your headline stand out from the rest of the email. The main body of the email. This is where you engage with your subscribers. Call to action. This is important. Your emails must have a purpose. You send emails because you want your subscribers to do something. It can be checking out an offer, asking them to download something, or get them to read an article. Make it clear what you want them to do after reading your email. This is what we call the call to action. If you want to add pictures in GetResponse, simply drag and drop the image block. There are components to play with, such as horizontal ruler. I suggest you play around with this and make yourself familiar with GetResponse. If you like to move the components, click on this cross arrow button and drag them. Let us edit the text in your email. GetResponse is very similar to most text editor. You can edit the font, size, and color, bold, italic, and underline the text. So play around with these controls. I always keep my text aligned to the left, but if you prefer to align to the right or center, you may do so. One trick to make your email feel shorter is using bullets and numbering. Adding links to your email is very important. Here is how to do it. First, highlight the text you like to link to and click on the gear or tooth wheels logo. Now enter the exact URL you want to link to. I usually copy and paste to avoid any errors. I leave the title part blank. Click on OK and you are done. Text with link should look different from the rest. Here's how you add images. Click on the image block. GetResponse has a partnership with iStockImage. This gives all GetResponse users access to a huge library of royalty-free stock images. You can use the image here, or alternatively, you can upload your own images. Click on the Use Image button. If the image is too big, you can resize it. Here's how. You may only show part of the image. So here's how to do it. To delete the component blocks, click on the dustbin icon here. I'll make the font larger so it's easier for you to see. This is my email writing style. I like to have a button below each email. People will instinctively click on buttons and expect to go somewhere. So that's exactly what I want. Let me change the button text. Click here to download the GIF I promise. Okay. Now I want to add a link to the button. I add the URL at button URL section.